Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos back with you again in burning hot Nevada, Las Vegas to be exact. Today we're going to do something fun. Today we're going to go movie shopping in Las Vegas. There's plenty of stores, resale houses, and thrift shops and discount movie places. I know my buddy Wet Movie 1 has been to. He's recommended a few places to stop at. So I'm going to take you with me. Let's go find some discount movies. And tonight I'm going to. This is sort of a big dream of mine. This is a bucket list item. I'm going to the Zak Bagans Paranormal Museum. Now, unfortunately, I can't film in there. It's not allowed. Either to disturb the ghosts or just because they don't want that stuff getting out there on YouTube. Making it exclusive, so you have to come to the museum to see all that stuff. It's fine. So I can't film in there. Can't take you with me. But if I can film the gift shop, I will shoot that footage and share that with you. But afterwards, 100% I will be doing a review of the experience. I'm doing the VIP tour, or as they call it, the RIP tour. So I'll give you a full review of the RIP tour of the Zak Bagans Museum at the end of today's adventure. But for right now, let's get out of the heat and go buy some movies. First stop, Zia Records. There's 2 locations. This is the first one of the day. This was recommended to me by my buddy Wet Movie 1. Let's see what they got inside. Apparently, they've got some pretty unique Blu-ray items. Let's find out. I did find this. These are the original camera box sets from Mill Creek. They got volume 1 and 2. Honestly, I would have bought this. I don't know what the transfers look like. I would have bought this if I wasn't able to get the camera box set from Arrow. I was able to track it down. That's the whole story. When it arrives, I'll share that adventure with you guys. Well, honestly, the first smack in the dick for me is most of their options here are DVD based, and I don't really buy DVDs anymore. Oh, they got the new Creepshow. I shouldn't even know if that's a good price or not, to be honest. But I don't really buy DVDs anymore, so I'm just gonna stick to the Blu-ray just to save time here. But they've got aisles and aisles of DVDs, guys. So if you're ever in town, come check out Zia Records. If you're not picky about your physical media, I am. I've become more picky. Here's the horror and sci-fi Blu-ray section. Oh, here they have the Severin Enigma, $25. That's cool. I was curious if they had stuff like that. They got that new Baba Yaga movie. If you guys have seen this, let me know. I'm curious. Don't know anything about it except the cover. Oh, they got Beast Must Die. $25. That's a great movie. Bloody New Year? Oh, $30? Wow. I would have picked that up if it was a little cheaper. I've been trying to get my hands on that one, but I want the one with the slipcase. It goes for about $30 on eBay with the slipcase, so I think I'll just wait. Fear No Evil, $25. Okay. So I'm looking for deals. I don't see any deals. Hey, speaking of Tom Devlin, no, this is the Vegas one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they went to Vegas. I mean, I sort of gave up on the Evil Bong movies. They also have Demonia here, $25. I had a feeling. Devil's Due. Yeah, so the yellow ones are the used ones. We'll look for those. Oh, look at this. Whoa, what? I didn't know this existed. Deep Rising from Kino with a slipcover. Wow, look at all the special features on that thing. Oh my god, I love this movie though. $25? Oh, shit. God damn, that's too much though. But that's awesome. I have it on this. But shit. Found one of my movies, Hansel and Gretel, here for $5. Oh yeah. Written by the man, the myth, the me. I'm really excited that they carry Vinegar Syndrome and Severin titles. I almost want to buy this. Ice Cream Man is $30 though. It's a little out of my price range, but I really want this. It includes the Joe Bob Briggs Monster Vision segments. I just looked this up on the Vinegar website, and it's still on sale for $23. Like this, no slip. And no shipping, so I think I'm going to pick it up on the website. On the Criterion section here, on the Blu-ray portion, they do have some good prices. It's normally $30, but I got, I'm going to pick this up, Anatomy of a Murder with Jimmy Stewart. $16 on Blu-ray. That's even cheaper if it was on discount for the Barnes & Noble sale. So I'm grabbing this one up, 15 bucks or 16 bucks. They also have this, which I was shocked. Bruce Lee box sets are in stock here. For all you collectors out there, Steven Seagal has a 4-movie collection, and it's got all the classics. You know, Driven to Kill, Kill Switch, Today You Die, Mercenary for Justice. You know, the classics that you remember. This is the other half of the Blu-ray aisle. It's sort of just divided as feature films. And, oh, what's this? Oh, Flash Gordon? Oh, but this isn't the Flash Gordon. This isn't the Arrow one, right? This is the Universal Steelbook. I'm not a huge fan of that movie, but I know people are going crazy for that Arrow release, the 4K one. They got some interesting board games that I hadn't even known existed. There's Jenga Godzilla. That looks like a... I guess you're destroying a building. That's pretty sweet. They also have Monopoly Godzilla version. And Beetlejuice Monopoly. They got some really nice box sets here. Here they have the Lindsay Baker box for $108. Yikes. But they also have the Adamson box set there for $270. And I don't know why this is 63 bucks. I think it's more expensive than normal. And then they got this. I've never seen it in the wild. This is the Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. I can't take a great look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's the steelbook put out by Synapse, if I'm not mistaken, with that different slipcover on it. Beautiful, 90 bucks. Yikes. And they do have a lovely VHS section, small, so you would expect mostly Disney titles, Goosebumps. Shout out. I'm going to put a link in the description to my new Goosebumps book. It's about the series. That's awesome. So yeah, kids movies, and a couple of regular tapes here. Oh, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe for $2. Was this like a TV show? It must have been. Oh yeah, so what a great title. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. Cats, holy shit. What? The original Cats for $2? Oh my god. This would make an amazing collector's item for somebody. I feel tempted to buy it, but I feel like I'd just be throwing money away, to be honest. That's a prank gift. Oh, we got some good stuff here. Let's see. Ooh, if I can find some collectible looking movies. Let's see, Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy, $2. Looks like they're all $2 across the board. I'm gonna look through here and find something that's classic like this. Ooh, look. I Spit on Your Grave. Oh, wow. $30. I think they know what they have here. I'm surprised it's not in a case or something. Well, I grabbed some goodies from Zia Records. I grabbed the Anatomy of a Murder Blu-ray from Criterion. A really great price. And I grabbed another little wonderful item, actually a big wonderful item, which I'll show you at the end of the video. I don't have time for that right now because it's time to eat. Just a short 5-mile drive down the road is Lazy Joe's Fish and Chips, which guarantees that all their breading is gluten-free, which means Papa likey. First, let me try the Liquid Death here. I'm nervous but excited. It's just fucking water. First up is my yummy ass food here. Lazy Joe, you impressed me. Look at that. Fried shrimp. Oh my god, I haven't had fried shrimp in forever. Oh my god. Look at that beautiful piece of fried tilapia there. I can't wait to dig in. The fries look amazing. They got a little bit of a seasoning on it. Oh my god. For dessert, and I may bring this back to share with the family, I got these gluten-free treats. This is a cheesecake brownie. A lemon bar. I forget what they called this. Some kind of lemon cookie bar. And then this was just described as crack. My god. Breaded tilapia. Oh my god. Fantastic. Oh my god. I'm in gluten intolerant heaven. Well, pal, I tore the ass out of that fish and chips. Let me try the desserts real quick, and then I've got to head off to the Zak Bagans Museum. I guess maybe I'll leave crack for last. I'll do the cheesecake brownie. Let's see what this is. Really thick. How thick that is. Oh god. Lemon cake bar. That's good. Yeah. That's my favorite thing. Crack. Crack is great. And we made it. The Zak Bagans Haunted Museum, folks. Let's get spooky. Well, I just finished the tour. This is the building. It is a massive, massive building. It is a really amazing tour. Of course, I couldn't film in there, so I'll just give you a review of everything I saw in there. So I paid for the VIP experience, which is known as the RIP ticket. And I highly recommend you do this because it allows you to explore different areas of the museum that are not allowed to the general public. Namely, you get to go into the famous haunted basement. This is where apparently Jenna Jameson's parents used to live back in the day. This is before she was born, and her parents were a part of some kind of satanic cult. And while they were living in this house, they would perform rituals in that basement. And Jenna Jameson's brother, who was younger at the time, he remembers vividly of people being murdered in that basement by Jenna's parents, which is mind-blowing. But you get to explore the basement on your own, and I was very thrilled to do so. Also, there is a doll room, which is pretty amazing, and you get to go into this doll room and be surrounded by all these freaky-looking dolls, giant dolls too, not little ones, so a couple little ones, but you're in this really kind of tiny closet space, and you go in there and you got red lighting, and it's very atmospheric, and you see all these really freaky dolls. If you do have a doll phobia, don't worry, you don't normally go into this room. You only go into it if you have the RIP ticket. It's definitely part of the VIP experience. Who remembers Jack Kevorkian? Of course, Dr. Death. They have Jack Kevorkian's murder van. This is the van where he would pick people up, lay them down on a bed in the back, and then administer lethal doses of God knows what. And he would kill these people. And apparently, according to his lawyer, he killed over 200 people in this van. So, yeah, there's a van that's got at least the souls of 200 people stuck within it. Speaking of stuck within, we also got to see none other than Ed Gein's cauldron. That's right, Ed Gein's cauldron. Apparently, this was linked to one murder where the police arrived and found a woman hanging over the pod, her blood draining into this cauldron, this exact cauldron, because he was trying to gut her and drain her so that he could, cut her skin away and then, make his outfits. Also there you'll find the infamous Dybbuk box, which sort of made news in paranormal circles, and they inspired the film The Possession. You'll also find a blood-splattered doll that belonged to a little girl whose father was about to kill her, but the big brother came in at the last moment, wrestled the gun away, and shot the father, and the father's blood splattered on the doll. And for some reason, the family kept this item, and it now belongs in the museum. Also, you're going to find the stairs for the Demon House. If you know the Zak Bagans documentary about the haunted house that he purchased, I believe in Ohio or something like that, called Demon House, great documentary. And the Demon House stairs are the only thing that remain from the house. He tore the house down. You don't get to walk on the stairs, but you do get to go into this really creepy room and sort of examine the stairs and the remains of the soil that was underneath those stairs that apparently had the ritualistic devil-worshipping items. They also have a room of movie props and movie costumes, and the thing that jumped out at me the most was that they have Jerry Lewis's clown outfit from his infamously lost film, The Day the Clown Cried. If you guys don't know what that movie's about, he made this film, and the minute he finished filming it, I believe he screened a cut, and he said, you know what, no one's ever going to see this. And he went and he burned every print. Now, in the movie, he plays a clown that entertains children as while they're on their way to the gas chamber in Auschwitz and different other concentration camps. Not necessarily the type of stuff that you would expect Jerry Lewis to make. So I understand why he decided to just pull the plug and erase the existence of the movie. But somehow they have his friggin' costume from that super rare lost film. They also have Brandon Lee's coat from The Crow. Now it's all slashed up and scuffed and marked, and it's unclear whether this was the actual coat that he was wearing when he was killed. Now they are researching that, but there is a strong possibility that they have the coat that he passed away in when he was filming and during that tragic accident. They also have Harold Ramis's Ghostbusters costume, which I thought was really, really awesome. And also, he's tall as hell. I mean, I'm not a tall dude, but man, Egon is tall. And they also have the original Ghost Trap there, which is really neat. So Ghostbusters fans, it's a definite for you to go because you get to see some really unique and priceless movie items there. Lastly, I will mention that they have the ashes of none other than Charlie Manson himself. That is correct. Charles Manson's ashes and the robe he was wearing when he died are there, as well as like the TV that was in his jail cell and a couple of other things. And apparently there's this guy who paints with blood, and they have the blood painting of Charles Manson that was also done with some of his ashes. So yeah, awful, disgusting, but fascinating for sure. So if you ever want to meet Charles Manson, you can sort of meet him at the Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. This was probably my favorite thing I've done here. I highly, highly recommend you visit the Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. It is phenomenal. And we're back, just like that, back home. Nice and quiet evening. A little souvenir I got myself at the museum there. Also, this shirt. You get a free shirt if you do the RIP tour, which I did. So I got to select a free shirt. You can buy the shirts though. They're on sale, I believe. They're about $27 to $30, something like that. But I got a free shirt, and I thought, you know what? I collect mugs. When am I gonna be back here? I got a mug. By the way, I'm coming back. I definitely want to go back to that museum, and I want to take people with me. That place was phenomenal. I was blown away. Let's talk about what I bought. I did get Anatomy of a Murder on Blu-ray, Criterion. What a deal, dude. Look at that. $16 for a Blu-ray Criterion. And the big thing I bought at Zia wasn't a record, it wasn't a movie. This baby right here. Let me pull it back so you can see it better. This is The Living Dead. Do you guys know what The Living Dead is? Well, I'll tell you if you don't. This was apparently the lost manuscript that George Romero had, I guess, been working on for a while. He was writing a Living Dead novel, and, well, he passed away and he wasn't able to finish it. So then they gave it to Daniel Kraus, and they said, Daniel, finish it for him. And that's what happened. This is what we have in our hands. This is the essentially last will and testament, creatively, of George Romero, with the aid of Daniel Kraus. Now, it's really big. It's 635 pages, FYI. This is essentially the final Living Dead movie in book form. Eventually, I'll probably get made into a movie, who knows. This coming October, this is going to be my October read. So I'm excited to dig in. I'll report back. Stick around, I'll report back my thoughts on The Living Dead. Well, that's going to do it for me, pal. I hope you had a wonderful day with me. I certainly wish I could have taken you to the museum, but I was able to find a couple of pictures online to kind of give you an impression of what is happening at that location. And I highly recommend, if you're in Vegas, oh yeah, go check out that museum. It is well worth it. And you got to do the RIP tour 100%, because you get to do a lot of special things that the other people don't get to do. It's well worth the money. Not only do you get a free shirt, but you get like a little lanyard, and you get to really get the entire Paranormal Museum experience. And that'll do, pal. I'm going to finish my pumpkin hot chocolate, and maybe you read a couple chapters of this. So I'm going to bid adieu. Until we meet again, my friend, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you sharing that time with me. Hopefully, nothing has followed us home from that museum. And Zia Records, I'm going to the second location tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We're going to go see what the second location has. Maybe we'll find something interesting, something unique. Maybe, I can find Ice Cream Man used. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, I wish you a very pleasant good night wherever you are. And remember, your friendly neighborhood Master of Chaos remains to be continued.